listen to me. I'm 62 years old. I have been gifted and blessed my whole life with a body that could...
Hello and welcome. Grant Cardone has taken Make Yourself Proud to new levels. He's an internationally renowned sales trainer, and as the best-selling author of the 10X Rule, and if you're not first, you're last, his training company provides Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, and entrepreneurs with an interactive sales training platform. He has single-handedly built a massive real estate empire.
Study a millionaire. Once a person becomes a millionaire, the first thing they do, unfortunately, is go into conservation to protect the million.
Valued at around $900 million. He certainly has a lot to be proud of, but it hasn't come easy. But why do anything half-hearted if you have the ability to do it well? If you don't do your best, you're only developing bad habits, damaging your reputation, and letting your team down. Plus, you're robbing yourself of the rewards that you truly deserve. So make yourself proud. Give everything 110%.
And by the way, we give them a great product, we give them great service, we support people, and we help them do exactly what I'm saying here.
It's the extra 10% that everyone remembers. Making tough decisions and being hard is a sign of growth. It means you're setting priorities and goals that are important enough to you that you will forego instant gratification for the longer-term win and achievement. Being a hard person doesn't mean you're constantly upset or unhappy.
Okay, they're brilliant. Wall Street's brilliant. How do we keep their money? How do we capture their money?
It means you're developing into someone better, and you're committed. When you're tough on yourself, you'll demand the same from those around you. Don't be afraid of being hard. Challenge people.
I think that there's a shortage of real men on this planet.
When people are challenged, they pay attention, and they become satisfied and committed by having problems to solve. People don't appreciate you for being soft. They appreciate you for being firm and having standards that you expect to be met. By being tough,
So you got it. The only reason you want to make a bunch of money out of one guy is because you don't want to fill your pipeline.
you help more people than if you let things slide. You'll not only make yourself proud, but you'll help others feel proud of themselves and their accomplishments.
Promise you, it's a game changer. I've done this, I've shared it with you.
Today, what I want to talk to you about is how to dominate and not compete. The truth is, the fact that Alex could take one of my guys doesn't make him a bad guy. It makes my system weak. I shouldn't resent him because he grabbed somebody out of my organization. Hoorah for him. Would you agree? Shame on me for not having the holes or the links tight enough on my organization that this guy wouldn't leave me. It's not his fault, it's not Alex's fault, it's my fault. So look, at my life, what I'm gonna give you for the next 50 or 60 minutes, look, if you wanna get rich, you wanna be really successful. When I say rich, I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about a rich life. I'm free, I get to roll, baby, I get to do what I want, go where I want. That's why I'm in business for myself. I'm not trapped, I'm not a slave, you're not gonna handcuff me. So I'm gonna go where it's friendly, where people are supportive, where it's good for me and my business and my family, and the people that work with me, and where it's good for me. And I would expect that that's why you got in business for yourself, right? Look, if you want to be in business for yourself and free, you must learn to dominate. You cannot compete, okay? How many were trained this? Competition is a healthy thing.
You don't take off now, dude. You freaking lean into it, right?
Yeah.
When I was 25, dude, I was so scared. If I sold somebody something, I'm like, oh my God, this is only gonna last for another minute or two. Go meet somebody, go talk to somebody. I'd sell a second person. I'm like, oh, I'm on fire now. Like, I can sell anybody. Yeah. People would walk up, I'd sold 5 or 6 cars in one day. I'm like, I thought I was a damn, like I had been like, Stan Lee had somehow, influenced me into some super freaking character. And I was like, I walked up to a lady one night, it must have been 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'd sold 6 cars that day. I was like, I was in the zone, dude.
Yeah, totally.
And I walked out and I said, how about no money down and nothing a month?
You can't be on a couch, you can't be behind a book. You gotta be in environments that are not comfortable, not, oh, you're on stage for the 67th time doing the same presentation. That's not a cleaner. That's a guy on auto. You're just doing the same thing you did over and over again.
You going on a trip, you bring 1 car, maybe 2. You going on a shooting fest, you bring 1 or 2, maybe 4 guns.
Yeah.
You don't bring 26. You bring 26 because you want to sell stuff.
Staff
And
is
by
back here
the way,
going, what?
in every Patsy situation, there's always a witness.
Right.
Okay? The witness in this case comes down the hall. 200 rounds get fired down those hallways. Okay? Let me tell you, you fire 200 rounds of AR. What is that? A 223?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't scrape a guy, dude.
Right.
Okay, that hallway. So it's so convenient to have one guy that gets a little scrape before, where I'm like, I can't like what you're doing because I'm envious of it. So my first response is, I don't like his cars, or I don't like his jacket, or I don't like his hair. I mean, who would not like your hair?
My hair is a recurring thing.
Somebody is losing theirs.
Right.
Right? So why does he wear that jacket? Well, dude, what jacket do you have on? So haters gonna hate, they're just gonna do their deal.
I don't do businesses that don't serve my life. So the real estate, it's just what I'm doing every day, right? It's the speaking. It just all fits for me. So I need a lot of action, but they all work. Like my hand, I move my pinky and all the other fingers are moved. So if I move this business, it touches these businesses. The businesses are all connected.
They're interconnected.
Well, they're a bit connected, right? Okay. So if I move one, we came here to do a speaking gig. We stacked this interview. This is part of my business, right? Our online presence is dependent upon me being willing to do this in addition. We don't go any place for one thing. So the guy that tells you focus on one business, dude, why don't we have one finger? So my mom used to tell me, you need to focus on one thing at a time. I'm like, 5 fingers.
5 fingers.
2 hands, okay? So I want my hands in a bunch of pies. I just want to be sure I want to eat that pie. I think a lot of people have their hands in stuff, they don't really want to eat the meal.